Today we'll be taking a look at a simple yet effective way for you to hold and protect your Baofeng radio while on the airsoft field, and that is the MC Kydex Messenger for Baofeng UV5R and UV82 radios. What's up, airsofters? My name is Lane and welcome back to the BB Warrior. We're here to help you have a better time both on and off the airsoft field through our educational content, and if you enjoy videos like these, we'd love it if you joined our community by hitting that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, make sure to hit the bell icon next to it for updates when we post brand new videos every single Friday here on the channel. Now, the Baofeng series of radios have been really popular with players for a while. They are cheap, they're easy to get, and they're easy to use. However, finding something to hold these radios can be somewhat of a challenge because they're not shaped like a military-style radio. And that's why I think that having a really purpose-built solution like this one from MC Kydex is the way to go. Now, full disclosure, I want to be completely transparent with you guys. MC Kydex was nice enough to send me this for review. However, I've been using it for a few months, and I was completely upfront with them that I would be giving my brutally honest opinion, just like I will be giving it today. I really like this pouch, we'll call it, for a couple of reasons. First off, because it is specifically built to the UV5R or the UV82, if you go with that option, it is a really nice fit. You notice that there's nothing holding it on the top, and yet, I mean, this is not coming out. I've taken falls with this on my gear, and overall, I mean, there's no damage to the actual pouch itself. There's no damage to the radio. I've never had the radio come out of this. There is enough retention that it's going to stay nice and secure in here, but if you need to get to it, it's easy to pull out with one hand, which is something that I really appreciate. Now, the other thing, because this is so finely made, they use CNC technology to make these pouches, you don't need to have the lock on the radio when you have it in the pouch, because it, just sits in there nice and secure. It's not rattling around or anything like that. You're never going to have to worry about hitting your push to talk when you don't mean to, changing the channel, anything like that. The only control that is available while you're in here is your volume adjuster, which is a really nice thing. You'll never have to worry about digging deep down into a pouch, especially if you don't use the extended battery. You'll never have to worry about keys being pressed that you don't want to. You'll never have to worry about a BB impact taking out the screen or damaging the radio in other ways. Overall, it holds this safely and securely, and I've never even thought about it falling out, even again when I take falls on it or things like that. Now, this is a very simple design, don't get me wrong. It's two-piece of Kydex and the mount. However, it's one of those things where you don't need to have an overly complex product. Now, this is made very finely. Don't get me wrong. This is a professionally built pouch by a professional Kydex company. This is not some guy who's making them in his home oven. This is a professional deal, and you'll be getting a professional grade product if you purchase it. However, it's just such a good idea in my opinion, and it solves a lot of the issues that I, and I'm sure that you guys as well, if you own Baofeng series radios, have had in the past. Now, there is a couple of options that you can get for these. Again, they're available for the UV5R as well as the UV82 radio, but as well, if you don't like running the extended battery on your Baofengs, like on the UV5R, for instance, the battery ends about like right at the end of it instead of extending a little bit. They offer it for both the UV82 and the UV5R with their standard battery, which is really, really nice, because I know a lot of guys who just, if they run like sniper rifles or things like that, they just want to have a small little radio on the side of their assault pack and have a nice way to secure it without it falling out. And I've even seen Baofengs fall out of regular, like Embedded style pouches or things like that. It's just a great option. Now, for mounts, you can go with Molly using Alice clips, which I have, or Malice clips, excuse me, which I have here, but they also offer it for belt loops. They have G-Code's RTI system if you want to use that, and then they also have paddle options as well. So there's a ton of different ways that you can mount this to your kit. So, if you just want a nice way to hold your Baofeng, if you're like a referee or something and you're not necessarily wearing a plate carrier, go with the belt loop or go with the paddle. Or if you just don't run a plate carrier, you don't run Molly, whatever it may be, there's just a ton of different options. And for colors, there's more of them that I can honestly remember. They've got flat colors, they've got some patterns available as well. They've got some kind of flashy Kydex as well, if that's your thing. If you're going for like a little bit more speed softer vibe, I don't know if speed softers really run radios. If you're like a huge speed soft guy, let me know in the comments below. But overall, I think that this is a great product because there is a clear defined purpose that it goes to solve, and it does it really well. Honestly, what took me so long to come out with this review for this product is that I always try to list something negative that I don't like about a product. I've had a really hard time finding something that I don't like about this product because it is so simple, it has one defined task, and it does it fantastically. Originally, I was going to say that it's open at the bottom, however, the more I used it, that's for drainage, in case you get any sort of, something wet, sand even, dirt, or anything. It's a nice drainage hole on the bottom, so I don't care that it's not closed down there. Overall, I can't even nitpick something that I don't like about this product, man. It kind of upsets me because as a reviewer, I want to make sure that I'm telling both sides of the story about a product, and I really just can't come up with anything negative to say about this. So overall, my final conclusion, if you run a Baofeng series radio, this is worth every penny. You're going to make sure that you're not losing your radio, you're not damaging it out on the airsoft field. It is just a great product, and I wholeheartedly recommend it. Now, if you want to pick up one of these for yourself, you have a couple options. They're available at evike.com, but you can also get these from MC Kydex's website, which I'll have linked down in the description below, and from the date that today's video goes live up until December 2nd, they're actually doing a bunch of sales on their website, like a multi-day Black Friday sale, on a ton of products on their store, including this exact product. So if you want to pick one up for yourself, maybe save some money, make sure to check out their website. It's a completely 100% American-made product here. So if you want to support small business and, people within our industry making products for us as players, make sure to check out MC Kydex. I wholeheartedly recommend this product. But that's going to do it for today's review video, guys. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Again, I want to say a huge thank you to MC Kydex, who were kind enough to send me this for today's review, but I absolutely love it, and I would have no problem paying full retail price for it if I ever needed another one, which honestly, for all my kits, I see myself getting a couple more of these in some other colors. But that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed today's video and you found it helpful, informative, well, I'd love it if you joined our community by hitting that subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, make sure to hit that bell icon next to it for updates when we post brand new videos, again, every single Friday here on the channel. If you want to connect with me, links for social media are down in the description below. But this has been Lane from the BB Warrior talking about the MC Kydex messenger radio carrier for the Baofeng UV5R and UV82. And I will see you all next up.